Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And as this season starts to unfold, the rookies who have come out of the gates fast, some first-year guys proving they belong in the NBA. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings, but there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
He hasn't completely blown people away, but he's still been solid. You'd like to think he's trending in the right direction.
Yeah, it takes most guys a little while to find their way at this level. Trust me, it is not easy to make the jump to the NBA.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
That one's good for two.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you... like to get your shots from. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get that one. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Second team foul.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, If you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Will it go? No good at the rim. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Shoots. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
That one's good. Reith.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Boy. Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Quinones. Here's Reith. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Down low. Screen by Watson. To the paint. Lets a floater go. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double. Doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And it's Reith with the rebound. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Watson. From the arc.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
An 8-point differential. Into the lane. And he makes it. He's got 12.
The offensive success. Is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Shooting for the away team.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Throws it up high, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warning. Warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Pass to Quinn. Here's Quinones. Outside Watson. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Defended by Watson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to... Start this one.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And again, another assist.
Unbelievable. He's now racked up the 4th most dimes in league history.
Hard to think of a better guy to play alongside. Not just a great passer, but also a great leader. Defended by Watson. The 11-footer. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
With the drive, the offensive rebound. To the inside. Tries again. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And he's going for the lob. The steal. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And to put things simply, This has not been his quarter.
Great positioning on the putback.
That's 10 straight points. They've given up in the painted area, huh?
Shot from the top of the key. The shot won't fall.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
They set a pick. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Watson. Got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The floater doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Drills it from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense.